What's up, everyone? Today we're going back to the 1930s to test out forgotten non-electric heating tricks used by hobos to survive the cold. I'm building and testing these hacks myself, no modern tech, just pure resourcefulness. We're turning trash like tin cans and bricks into life-saving heaters. These are perfect for emergencies, camping, or just learning old-school survival skills. I've gathered authentic materials and I'm putting them to the test in extreme cold. If you want to see if I can survive 24 hours using only 90-year-old tricks, you're in the right place. Stick around. There's a giveaway for 10 DIY kits at the end. First up, we're diving into the legendary tin can heater, an iconic invention born out of pure necessity by resourceful hobos and survivalists. This simple yet brilliant device has a long history, helping people stay warm when there's no electricity, no gas, and barely any supplies. All you need are empty cans, some corrugated cardboard, and a bit of wax. Items you can often scavenge from the trash or recycling bin. It's amazing how these everyday materials can be transformed into a portable furnace. The trick is to roll the cardboard tightly, stuff it into the can, and then pour in melted wax until it soaks through. It's a process that takes just a few minutes, but the results are impressive. The wavy tunnels in the cardboard act as natural wicks, drawing up the wax and creating a slow, powerful burn that lasts for hours. It's a clever bit of science, simple capillary action at work. I'm filling up 10 cans and lighting one right here in this freezing warehouse, where you can really feel the chill in the air. This is the perfect place to put the heater to the test. The flame that erupts is huge, way more intense than a candle, and the can itself radiates a surprising amount of heat. You can actually feel the warmth from several feet away. Using a thermal camera, I can see the surface temperature of the can shoots up to over 300 degrees. That's hot enough to warm a small room or keep your hands toasty even in the coldest conditions. After a full hour, the heater is still burning strong, pumping out steady heat and keeping my hands warm from a foot away. It's reliable and long-lasting, perfect for emergencies. What's incredible is how cheap and easy this hack is. Anyone can make it, and it works shockingly well, even if you've never tried a DIY project before. Imagine being stuck in a cold shelter or during a blackout. This little heater could honestly be a lifesaver, providing warmth and comfort when you need it most. The combination of cardboard and wax is incredibly efficient, burning cleanly and steadily with almost no smoke or odour. It's a smart use of materials that would otherwise be thrown away. Honestly, I'd rate this a 10 out of 10 survival hack. It's practical, effective, and surprisingly powerful for something so simple. I'm honestly shocked more people don't use this trick. It's one of those forgotten survival skills that deserves a comeback. We've got a whole lineup of cans to test, but this first one is already a massive success. I can't wait to see how the others compare. Let's keep the challenge going. On to the next survival hack. Next up, the clay pot candle heater. This is thermal mass in action, and it's a classic DIY hack for staying warm when you don't have access to central heating. The idea is simple, but the results are impressive. You use a few candles to heat up nested clay pots, which then absorb and radiate warmth into the room. The clay acts as a thermal battery, soaking up the heat and releasing it slowly, so you get a steady, gentle warmth instead of a quick burst. But I wanted to see just how far I could push this idea, so I went big. I stacked over 100 pots together, creating what I call the mega heater, a true powerhouse of DIY heating. The setup is simple. Candles burning under a pyramid of pots, all carefully arranged to trap and radiate as much heat as possible. It's like building a mini thermal power plant right in your living room. The inner pots get super hot, almost too hot to touch, while the outer pots spread a gentle, comfortable warmth throughout the space. You can actually see the heat waves rising if you look closely. After just 30 minutes, the outer pots hit 150 degree yards, and the room temperature rises by a solid 6 degrees. That's a noticeable difference, especially in a chilly room. It's amazing to think that just a few candles and some cheap clay pots are actually heating a small space. You don't need fancy equipment, just a bit of creativity. The best part? It's almost completely silent, uses very little fuel, and is surprisingly effective for its size. You can run it for hours without any noise or fuss. The secret is the nested design. Each pot traps heat, and together they radiate it out slowly and evenly. It's a clever way to maximize every bit of warmth. For a small shack, a tent, or even an emergency situation, this could be a total game changer. It's portable, cheap, and easy to set up anywhere you need heat. Our 100-pot monster proves the principle works, and it works even better at scale. The more pots, the more heat you get. It's another incredible piece of hobo engineering, simple, resourceful, and surprisingly powerful. Who knew clay pots and candles could be this effective? Introducing the Brick Rocket Stove, a high-efficiency smokeless heater and cooker that you can build almost anywhere using nothing but discarded materials and a bit of ingenuity. Built entirely from scavenged bricks and scrap, this stove uses a clever L-shaped chamber to create a super-hot, clean burn. The design channels air perfectly, making the most of every bit of fuel. With minimal fuel, it produces almost no smoke, making it ideal for staying hidden in the wild or cooking discreetly in urban environments. I stacked the bricks without any mortar, just like the resourceful hobos and wanderers of the past. This means you can build, take apart, and rebuild it anywhere, any time. Simply feed in dry twigs or small sticks, light it up, and the updraft inside the chamber creates a powerful, roaring fire that's surprisingly easy to maintain. At the top of the chimney, you'll notice almost no smoke, just shimmering heat waves rising, a sign of efficient combustion. I placed a pot of water on top, and it boiled in just 3 minutes, faster than most campfires and with far less fuel. This stove uses only a fraction of the wood you'd need for an open fire, yet it throws off an impressive amount of radiant heat, making it perfect for both cooking and staying warm. The bricks themselves absorb and radiate heat, warming your shelter long after the fire dies down, an essential feature for cold nights. It's efficient, powerful, and best of all, you can build it for free using materials you find lying around. No special tools or skills required. The Brick Rocket Stove is truly a survival game changer, turning trash into a vital tool for warmth, cooking, and comfort wherever you are. Next, the original hot water bottle bed warmer. Hobos used glass bottles or metal canteens filled with hot water for warmth at night. Heat water on the rocket stove, pour it into a bottle and wrap it in cloth. This insulates the bottle and prevents burns, making the heat last for hours. I placed wrapped bottles at the foot of my sleeping bag in a freezing tent. Temperature sensors show the foot stayed 15 degrees warmer all night. After 8 hours, the water is still warm to the touch. This simple, non-electric trick provides safe, consistent warmth. Everyone should know this for cold weather emergencies. Now, stone heat retention, an ancient trick perfected by hobos. Heat dense, dry stones, like granite in a fire, then wrap them in thick cloth. Place the wrapped stone in your bedroll or shelter for hours of radiant warmth. The stone acts as a thermal battery, slowly releasing heat. I used a thermal camera. The stone's core is 500 degrees in, but the blanket keeps the outside safe. After several hours, it's still putting out heat. This technique can keep a small shelter warm all night. It's primitive, but incredibly effective survival knowledge. This hack sounds wild, but it's pure science. Newspaper insulation. Hobos stuff newspaper in their clothes to trap air and prevent heat loss. I'm testing a full newspaper suit in a 10-degree freezer, wearing just a t-shirt and shorts underneath. The suit is crinkly, but it's working. My body heat stays trapped. After 20 minutes, my core temperature barely drops. We also tested newspaper under bedding. It blocks cold from the ground. The thermal camera shows a big difference. Newspaper is a powerful free insulator. It's not comfortable, but it's a lifesaver in the cold. Insulation is just as important as a heat source. Finally, the oil lamp heater, light and warmth in one. Hobos use small oil lamps for both illumination and heat in tiny shelters. I tested an antique lamp in a small insulated box at 35 degrees Fahrenheit. After an hour, the temperature inside rose by 7 degrees. The glass chimney radiates gentle warmth, and the lamp's light boosts morale. In a confined space, this is a viable heating method. It's a perfect example of multi-purpose survival gear. That's a wrap. We built and survived using 7 forgotten 1930s heating hacks. These aren't just history, they're real, effective survival tricks. Let me know in the comments which hack impressed you most, and share your own tips. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. 10 Hobo heater survival kits are up for grabs for subscribers who comment below. Stay warm, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.